Eufaula, Alabama. A town where history runs deep beneath the surface. A place with heritage and history that needs to be shared. Since 1904, this Confederate monument has stood at the intersection of Eufaula Avenue and Broad Street. For over a century, this monument of Italian marble atop a Georgia granite base has overlooked the heart of downtown Eufaula, becoming a part of the landscape. But in 1874, this exact location, this intersection, witnessed a brutal massacre during the election. Black citizens attempting to exercise their right to vote were attacked by armed white supremacists. On November 3rd, 1874, the violence left multiple Black citizens dead and dozens wounded. While the exact names of those killed have been deliberately obscured by history, their sacrifice for democracy must be remembered. This Confederate monument is an example of what I call heritage lynching. Not because of what it symbolizes, but how it has been weaponized as a divisive tool to control social and cultural narratives about our shared history in Eufaula. Heritage lynching is a term I coined in 2024 to describe the act of terrorizing and controlling an individual's or a community's heritage, including built landscapes, physical artifacts, cultural forms, and intangible culture that affirm and reproduce identity. Heritage lynching occurs when monuments and memorials are used as weapons to divide communities and control whose heritage matters. It's not about the objects themselves, but how they're deployed to maintain power over cultural narratives and silence alternative perspectives about our history. As a physical lynching descendant, I recognize similarities between controlling bodies and controlling heritage. This monument exemplifies how cultural objects become tools of continued oppression. The timing tells the story. This monument was erected immediately after the Civil War. It was placed there 30 years after the massacre. Ironically, in 2022, Resolution 108, 2022, was passed to relocate the monument just 475 feet away because it was considered a traffic hazard. The resolution specifically noted that the Alabama Memorial Preservation Act of 2017 was not applicable in this case. Yet even this minor move was never implemented. Today, the state of Alabama has codified the protection of these monuments through that Memorial Preservation Act of 2017, which prohibits removal of historical monuments that have been in place for more than 40 years and imposes $25,000 fines on cities that attempt to remove them. Every day, citizens must walk past this monument in Eufaula, confronted with a celebration of the Confederacy at the exact site where Americans died for the fundamental right to vote. As the Southern Belle Radical, I believe our public spaces should reflect our full history, not selective versions that continue to intimidate and harm. Across America, communities are reckoning with these monuments, asking what history we choose to honor in our public spaces. We're not erasing history. We're challenging who controls it. Our petition has 3 specific demands. Move the Confederate monument the 475 feet as proposed in Resolution 108, 2022. Provide it with complete historical context and erect a separate monument to honor the victims of the 1874 massacre. I've created a petition with those demands. Join us by signing at change.org. Search Eufaula Monument Removal or scan this QR code. Together, we can transform this site into a space that honestly confronts our past. I'm the Southern Belle Radical, and I believe in telling our whole history, not just the comfortable parts.